I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Like it or not, this weekend marks the return of the rebooted Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, back once again under the production of Michael Bay, in Out of the Shadows. For those of you who want to know, yes, I finally did see the first Michael Bay TMNT movie, with the Riff Tracks commentary over it, mind you, but I did see it. And that movie was pretty much everything I expected from a Michael Bay produced Ninja Turtles. No more, no less, but it never angered me or raped my childhood. And I'm sure the sequel's gonna offer us more of the same, plus 75% more Tyler Perry. So however good or bad this sequel's gonna be, we'll always have the original trilogy of Ninja Turtles movies from New Line Cinema. And watching these flicks yet again as an adult, the first movie still holds up as a genuinely fun and well-made flick, while the sequel is definitely a step down, but still competently made and fun to watch. But the one I've avoided rewatching is the final installment that most Turtle fans think is the worst of them all, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. The last two times, the Ninja Turtles had the advantage of the great animatronic work from Jim Henson's Creature Shop. But by 1993, Jim Henson was dead, the Creature Shop was gone, and co-producers Golden Harvest lost faith in the franchise and cut the third movie's budget. The result would be a disappointment on all fronts. Fans hated it, so did critics, and it bombed at the box office, leaving the Ninja Turtles to lay dormant on the big screen for the next 14 years. But I was one of the few who loved this movie even as a kid, so let's see if that nostalgia still holds up. Hey, no matter how bad the Turtles animatronics in this movie are gonna be, they at least have to be more expressive than Megan Fox's Botox cheeks. Yeah, that's right, Megan Fox, I'm calling you out! Come out, wherever you are! So we open in 1603 Japan, where a rebellious youth by the name of Kenshin is captured by some samurai and taken back to the temple of his disapproving father, Lord Norinaga. Then cut 390 years later to 1993 New York City, where Leonardo, Michelangelo, and the crew are bopping around to ZZ Top. Oh, this is good. This is like you're watching an Akira Kurosawa film, and then suddenly 5 minutes in, they cut to some footage of some festering dog shit. We're off to a great start. Then they're visited by their friend April O'Neil, played again by Paige Turco from the last movie, who has picked up some stuff for the Turtles from the flea market, including an ancient Japanese scepter that also happens to be owned in the past by Kenshin, and has the ability to transport whoever holds it through time. April and Kenshin switch places in time and space, and April finds herself in ancient Japan accused of being a witch, while Kenshin is in modern day with the Turtles. Oh, if only there was an elderly Asian man at that flea market who would have warned April against purchasing that scepter. If only! Now the Turtles must also use the scepter to switch places in time with Kenshin's samurai forces, and manage to find and rescue April and fight against the forces of the evil Norinaga, who thinks the Turtles are mystical demons or some such shit, before the Turtles remain stuck in ancient Japan, which looks an awful lot like Oregon. Ah! That explains it. But that's the least visible problem in a movie that manages to be absolutely riddled with problems. The biggest of these would be the fact that the Turtles' costumes have suffered a serious downgrade with the loss of the Jim Henson crew. They've got weird spots on their skin, their mouths sometimes lose sync with the dialogue.
Hey, what's that, April?
And they have these weird-ass overbites that make them look like a cross between Uncle Denzel and Mr. Dink from Doug. Well, at least the Turtles get it better than Splinter does, who spends 75% of this movie sitting behind a damn window, probably because the effects team couldn't finish his legs up in time. And the fight scenes that used to be such a highlight of these flicks are now replaced with these half-hearted and hastily choreographed fight sequences instead, with the Turtles going up against their most ineffective villain yet by the name of Walker, a typical white British evil guy who manages to make you pine for the days of Toka and Razar.
I shrunk 4 incredibly cool guys, and I locked him in there.
Really?
What the hell did he just do there? I'm sorry, I've never seen a trial where someone tried to scare a confession out of the accused. And you'd think this movie would be improved by the return of Casey Jones from the first movie, played once again by Elias Koteas, whom the Turtles enlist to look over the Japanese time travelers in modern day. But sadly, Casey's barely even in this movie, seeing as most of the time, the Turtles hang with one of Walker's henchmen by the name of Wit, also played by Elias Koteas, and who happens to be, you guessed it, the ancestor of Casey Jones.
Casey?
Well, Isn't that convenient?
So between the lame jokes, the lackluster action, the stupid plot, and the hastily added character development for Raphael and Michelangelo that barely pans out, I have no problem in agreeing that this is the worst of the original Ninjas trilogy. But sometimes a movie gets such a bad reputation that it can't help but fail to live up to it when you watch the actual movie. And this is one of those movies. I mean, at worst, it's innocuous and harmless. The turtles still have some good chemistry with each other, and though Elias Koteas barely gets anything to do in either of his two roles, he's still a welcome bright spot. And don't forget, I watched 2 Ninja Turtles specials where the turtles looked like they had permanent rapist faces, so the animatronic effects here aren't that awful to me. Though trust me, they are still very bad, as is this movie. In fact, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this movie would have been made much better with another Vanilla Ice theme song. I mean, he could have done it. What the hell else was he up to in 1993? You know what? No, never mind. That shit would have been worse. Now it's time for you to come out of your shells and uncover the secret of the boobs. Cause it's time for the awfully good drinking game. Take a shot or drink every time the turtles make another pop culture reference.
Elvis Presley in Blue Hawaii.
It's hammer time! You were expecting maybe the Addams Family? Help, I'm a turtle and I can't get up!
By the way, yes, that is Corey Feldman returning as the voice of Donatello, making this movie the worst thing to happen to his career since... I'm not going there. There's a cartoon sound effect.
What? Watch your head.
Because all great samurai movies are known for their cartoon sound effects. Someone says Yoshi.
Yoshi!
And take a double shot when Walker meets his watery demise. Ooh, wait a minute, what the fuck happened? There wasn't any splash when he hit the damn water! Hey, maybe Walker traveled forward in time and ended up becoming a member of the Texas Ranger Division. And on the nudie watch, other than a little leg from April O'Neil and a lot of Japanese guys hopping around in diapers, there's nothing nude in this PG movie. So just stick to any of the 2 Ninja Turtles porn parodies, which I can't show any footage from, but I can show you some turtle sex. So yeah, have fun jerking it to that. On the enjoyableness continuum scale from Boulder Bruce, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 is so bad it makes you want to scream out at the top of your lungs, "Damn!" And Ninja kicks a 5 out of 10. Boy, this movie sure does blow ninja, blow ninja, blow! I'm Jesse Schaefer, JoBlo.com, and screw Ninja Turtles 3 and screw the new Michael Bay movie, because I'm staying home and watching the turtles that I know and love.
JoBlo, he sure likes to drink a lot. JoBlo watches movies like the heroine. JoBlo, he's not just like the summer hayek. JoBlo gets fucked up and he smoke some shit.